Here is the cordless inflator for your car, your scooter, your motorcycle, and all kinds of sports balls like basketballs, soccer balls, volleyballs, and footballs. This is the Craftsman Mini Inflator. It is also a power source as well. In an emergency, it has an emergency flashlight and signal light with it. It is also a battery bank. It is perfect for coaches, sport league operators, bike clubs, hikers, and campers. All drivers of cars should have one in case of an emergency. So it's got 5 presets. It's got for the car, for a scooter or motorcycle, for your bicycle, for sports balls like basketballs, footballs, soccer balls, volleyballs. And then this one that looks like a person, I guess, is just for, it's like the preset, but you can move it up and down. It has a max PSI of 150 PSI. So we went over the 5 inflation presets. Let's talk about the flashlight now. So it has a built-in flashlight. Hit the button again. It's got a signal, and you want to be seen on the side of the road in the nighttime at a signal. So it's got the slow blinking, and then it's got a fast blinking. So depending on your situation, I guess. And then off. So that is the flashlight. It comes with this nice carrying bag, which I like. Holds everything together into one little storage bag, which is great for where you want to put it inside the car. You can throw it in the glove box, or you can throw it in the trunk. You can throw it pretty much anywhere, but not just for the car. So if you were going to the soccer field, it'll fit in a duffel bag. If you were going to the beach, it'll fit in a bag for the beach, or in the beach chair if you have one of those Tommy Bahama beach chairs. If you were going camping or hiking and stuff like that, it's great for that. And like, why would you bring that? Because if you wanted to recharge your phone, it comes with this cable, but most people have their own cables. So this you would use for charging this, if you wanted to charge this through the USB, or if you needed to charge something, you'd use this to the USB. So it's got both ports there. So the power supply, since we were just talking about charging and stuff like that, it does come with a 10-foot 12-volt battery charging cable. If it's already charged, if you keep it in the house, you can use this and plug it into a brick and then be able to charge it in the house. So this way it's always charged too. So it's got the USB-C as well as a C port for charging. One of the cool features I thought was pretty cool is also the fact that it has this onboard storage right here in the back. And the cool thing is how many times have you lost the pen or the needle for inflating a ball? So you have the hose here that just screws into the top there. I'm not sure what this little sleeve is for, but I don't know. So there it is. It's all plugged in. And then you have this for inflating your tires. So based on the specs on the back of the box, it does say that it will inflate 4 tires to 36 PSI. Say roughly about 6 minutes per tire to do that. As far as the motorcycle goes, it will inflate to 32 PSI and it'll do about 8 tires. Bicycle, they have it listed here at 120 PSI. I'm not sure if that's the proper PSI for a bicycle. I'm not sure. I haven't inflated one in a while. But it says it'll do up to 8 tires. And as well, in regards to balls, they have a picture of a basketball here. They'll say it'll do 60 units. So I'm guessing it will do 60 basketballs at 9 PSI in one charge. All right, let's give it a whirl on inflating a volleyball. Okay, stick the needle in. And there we go. We're going to turn it on. Okay. There's 4.5 pounds. I'm going to take the needle out. And yeah, for a volleyball, that's perfect. It's not too hard, not too soft. 4.5 for a volleyball was perfect. Okay, I looked up on the tire. The tire itself says inflate to 30 30 to 50 psi. So the preset on here of 120, yeah, do not follow that. Make sure whatever you're inflating, you check that out first. And this tire definitely needs some help. So I am going to use the preset for the car was 36. So I'm going to start with that and see where it goes. So we just finished and I inflated it to 25 psi. I feel like that tire is firm enough to go at that. I'm not going to inflate it any higher than that. So definitely follow whatever you're blowing up, follow what's recommended on that item versus the presets on this. First, if you're interested, there's a link in the description below. So that is the Craftsman USB cordless inflator and power source. I think it's a very worthwhile tool to have, especially for new drivers, in case they get into a situation where they need to inflate their tires. It's great for that, as well as the fact that it's got the emergency light too. So if they're stuck on the side of the road, they can be seen, as they can see with the battery as well as be seen.